Coming up on Hashtag That, we recap the events that took place at Quinnipiac this weekend.
And we give you the weirdest headlines that have been in the news lately.
All that and more, we are your source for Quinnipiac entertainment news.
Welcome to Hashtag That. I'm Alex Taglieri.
And I'm Carrie Golden. It was a busy weekend for the Student Programming Board, so let's recap the latest events.
Author Tom Ryan spoke to students in BurtCon last week to discuss his struggles with mental illness and provide students with advice on being successful in college while suffering from a mental illness. Ryan was committed to a mental institution when he was 18 as he suffers from depression, anxiety, and bipolar disorder. Despite these challenges, he has become a successful public speaker and author. His message is that you can harness the power of mental illness and find positives in any situation. He also aims to fight the stigma against mental illness. In honor of Black Panther's release this weekend, the Student Programming Board teamed up with the African and Caribbean Student Union, as well as the Department of Cultural and Global Engagement to send students to see the film. For $5, students were provided travel, snacks, and their movie ticket. SPB member Angela Letizia talked about the event's success.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the movie. Being a Marvel fan, this fits so well into the universe, and I really loved it, the whole thing. Going with a packed theater is always better because you get the experience with everyone around you, and then going with a bunch of Q students is people I know, friends, and then a whole bunch of other people I go to school with was just a really great experience.
The film, which has a 97% fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes, exceeded box office expectations, grossing over $400 million this weekend.
On Friday night, the Student Programming Board held an event called Nug Night. At this event, students could choose from a variety of chicken nuggets from a variety of different fast food restaurants, such as Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, and Wendy's. There were even a few vegetarian options as well. If you got talent, then you should sign up for QU's Got Talent. Every night in the CAF, different students perform live. They even get paid to perform for a few hours in front of their other classmates. Are you of boring headlines about politics and the economy? If so, Maggie Smith is here with the weirdest stories of the week, including a fart that caused an emergency plane landing. Maggie?
Thanks, guys. Let's get into some weird news. To start off, every athlete has their own ritual before and after games or competitions. However, the two figure skaters and now commentators, Tara Lipinski and Johnny Weir, seem to perform a ritual that has caught the eyes of many during the 2018 Olympic season. Before every live NBC broadcast, the two complete a crazy handshake that always ends with a supposed slam dunk. It seems as though they have reached a new level with pregame rituals, setting the bar higher than it ever was before. Moving on, a farting passenger caused a plane to make an emergency landing. On February 11th, a plane that was heading towards Amsterdam had to stop in Vienna due to a brawl breaking out on the plane. What was the cause of the incident? One farting man. According to the Huffington Post, a man was continuously passing gas to the point of disturbing his seatmates. The people around him tried to complain to the airline crew, but nothing was done about it. So they decided to take matters into their own hands, which resulted into a fight taking place on board the plane. When the plane landed in Vienna, the victims of the farts were kicked off the plane, and more than just that, the farting man was able to remain on the plane. The passengers that were kicked off have been banned from flying with the airline. Lastly, Stephen Colbert came up with alter egos for everyone within the Trump administration. Although The Late Show is off this week, anyone can check out the latest episode in which Colbert presented these hilarious alter egos. Some of the alter egos included, quote, robot greeter at a Japanese airport, end quote, and quote, the grandpa you don't visit, end quote. That's all I have for this week's Weird News. Back to you guys at the desk.
When we come back, Quinnipiac students give us their reactions to the new Snapchat updates. Plus, Alex and I discuss our thoughts on the most recent Hollywood news.
Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.
Hello, and tonight on Sandwich News, we will determine what makes a good sandwich and a bad sandwich. First, the standard sandwich. Uninspired, and frankly, a little gross. But we have here a Ray and Mike sandwich, the Cadillac of sandwiches. And if you want one, well,
come on down to Ray and Mike's at 3030 Whitney Ave, Hamden, Connecticut. Open every day from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. QCash is accepted.
now that's a sandwich.
This is Sports Pause.
Are you concerned with the 0-2 start to this team?
right here, top of the circle. Again, rips it past the Jasper's goalie.
What will breaking the record mean for the program himself? I mean, 138 wins.
There's the tough shot. What a nice play by Mikey Dixon.
He's good in transition. Just a really dynamic scorer he can create for himself.
And now, Emma, it's time for the top 5 plays of the week.
Coming up on #that, we talk about some fun events around Quinnipiac's campus.
And we talk about some weird news that's been discussed around Twitter.
All that and more, we are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
Welcome to the WQAQ Morning Show. Dan Ball and Emma Spagnolo joining you here from the QAQ studios in Hamden. And Emma, it is that time of year again.
Small Talk Salon in Hamden specializes in men's and women's haircuts, color, extensions, and styling for all occasions. Small Talk Salon is located on Whitney Avenue, right off of the Route 40 connector in the Mount Carmel Plaza. Hours and appointments available at 203-821-7584 or online at smalltalksalon.com.
Welcome back. Recently, Snapchat made some updates. If a friend has added to their story, a preview will appear next to their name and will also appear near the top of your feed. After you see someone's story, it will automatically preview the next person's story. People quickly took to social media to express their hatred for the new update, while others shared hacks on how to avoid downloading the new update.
Let's see what Quinnipiac students think of the new Snapchat updates.
Hey guys, Brooke and Matt here.
And we're gonna go see what people think of the new Snapchat update that just came out the other day. Brooke, what did you think of it?
I really did not like it. I think it's a pain in the neck to view people's stories, but I don't know, some people think it's pretty good. Matt, what about you?
Well, I actually haven't used the update yet because I am on a technology cleanse at the moment. But let's go see what everyone else thinks.
Let's take a look. So, new Snapchat update came out last week. What do you think about it?
I think it's really annoying. I think it's really disorganized, and I really wish it was the way it was before.
I think it's kind of messy. It mostly operates the same way, but it's just the placement of the Snapchat stories is where your individual Snapchats were, so everything's kind of all in the same place, and for me, it's very jumbled.
But I don't mind the stories.
So you find it manageable, you can use it?
Some days. Some days it's annoying. It's not like consistent.
Now there's a petition going around Twitter about people trying to get back the old Snapchat. Do you think that's gonna work?
Possibly. I know there's probably a lot of, petitions going around Twitter and everything, but honestly, I don't think so, because I know Snapchat stock actually increased exponentially because of the update.
I think, if anything, that'll just kind of draw attention, get the attention of Snapchat.
I heard Snapchat's doing really bad, that they're losing money, and that's why they created that page to put in stuff from BuzzFeed and whatnot, so I don't think so, unfortunately.
Would you say it's kind of just like an inconvenience and annoyance, or is this a major problem?
I think over time, I guess I could get used to it, but personal preference, I liked the way it used to be, where they were separate.
I think it's mostly just about the stories and everything and how it kind of moves over and shifts. I've seen it on a few of my friends' phones and everything, but I've heard just they're not a fan of it.
I still use it, but not as much. I feel like it's a little annoying to the point where I actually don't want to use it, so I don't use it as much for sure.
Alrighty, well thank you very much for your time, appreciate it.
So there you have it, folks. People really do not like this Snapchat update.
Yeah, I guess we'll see how Snapchat reacts over this over the next few weeks, but for now, back to you guys at the desk.
Fergie's performance at the NBA All-Star Game was far from Fergalicious, but that was not the only heartbreak Hollywood dealt with this week. Matt Forden is here with the Hollywood News Update. Matt?
Thanks, guys. So I have to start our Hollywood News Update with Fergie's not-so-all-star national anthem performance. Before Sunday night's NBA All-Star Game, the Black Eyed Peas songstress went for a stripped-down, sultry version of the anthem, and people were not for it. Fergie Fergs not only changed the original arrangement of the song, she was also pretty off-pitch for most of the performance. Twitter absolutely tore her apart, and the looks of some of the players' faces speaks for themselves. At one point, there was audible laughter coming from the audience, but she seemed to think they were applauding her. And reportedly, Fergie herself thought the performance was fine. So you guys, what did you think of it?
Well, Matt, Alex, I'll start with this one. I thought it was terrible. I thought Fergie did a terrible job. Maybe that's because I am more into the traditional national anthem. You know, when you sing the national anthem, you should feel very patriotic, very American. When I watched that, I did not. And it's a very special song, I think, to the entire country. And to see the players laughing about it because it was that bad just did not make me feel good.
Yeah.
It was just so bad. I think it was just really bad.
I definitely agree it was not the best performance I'd ever seen, but I was expecting a lot worse. I had seen it trending all over Twitter, and I was expecting it to be what people described as, you know, Dory trying to imitate a whale and Finding Nemo. I didn't think it was as bad. I just thought she made some pretty questionable choices.
Yeah.
But yeah, the reactions from the celebrities really sold it.
Yeah, I agree.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So just a week after Valentine's Day, folks are questioning if true love really exists following the heartbreaking divorce announcement from Jennifer Aniston and Justin Trudeau. Thoreau, my mistake. The Hollywood power couple announced the breakup last Thursday in a statement released by Aniston's longtime publicist. According to the statement, the couple ended their relationship, quote, mutually and lovingly at the end of last year. And this comes after 2.5 years of marriage and 7 years as a couple. What do you guys think? Are you heartbroken?
Alex, you start on
Yeah,
this
I'll take this one first. I had actually just heard about this today, which I thought was good. It meant that the media isn't exploiting this in the way that they've done with a ton of other celebrity breakups. But I do think it's really sad. A lot of her other relationships has ended publicly and kind of messy, especially with Brad Pitt. But I'm glad they ended on good terms. You know, a lot of couples in Hollywood don't end like that.
Right.
And I really believe that the right person's out there, so I'm hoping she'll find him soon.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Alex. I still think that true love exists. I just think it's harder for people to see it in Hollywood. Hollywood puts a lot of strain on a relationship. It's hard when people are in the public eye all the time. So I think, you know, Hollywood just got the best of them. But I think that there will definitely be someone out there for Jennifer Aniston.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, absolutely. So from Wendy's to Chipotle, Q30 members discussed their favorite fast food restaurants in this week's selfie video.
Hey, hashtag Krista here. My favorite fast food restaurant, I'd have to say, is Wendy's. I don't have fast food all the time, but when I do, that's where I go.
Hey, hashtag, my favorite fast food restaurant has to be Wendy's. They have the best chili fries.
Hey guys, it's Ryan here. My favorite fast food restaurant is definitely McDonald's because their French fries are awesome.
Hashtag, I know you've already probably gotten a lot of wrong answers, whether it's Wendy's or Burger King or McDonald's, but there's only one right answer, and that's, of course, Chipotle. I mean, if you don't think that's the best fast food, then you're kidding yourself.
Hey, hashtag, it's Emma. To be honest, I really don't like fast food.
Sup, hashtag, Matt McAuliffe here. My favorite fast food restaurant has to be Wendy's. Quality beef, quality fries. It's there late night. It's reliable. It's my favorite.
Hey, what's up, hashtag? My favorite fast food restaurant is by far McDonald's because who can go wrong with chicken nuggets, french fries, and an Oreo McFlurry?
Hi, hashtag, it's Brenna. My favorite fast food restaurant is Chipotle. But everyone always judges me because I get a bowl with no rice and no beans.
Hey, hashtag Brooke here. My favorite fast food restaurant is probably Panera Bread because I love their mac and cheese so much. Although some people might say that doesn't count as a fast food restaurant, it does. I consider fast food restaurants places that have drive-thrus, and the one by my house does have a drive-thru. So Panera is my favorite fast food restaurant.
Hey, hashtag my favorite fast food joint has got to be Taco Bell. You can't. It's the only right answer, honestly. You can get a full meal for like $5 and then some, and it's just everything about it is amazing.
All right, so I have to agree with Brooke. The best fast food restaurant is Panera. The mac and cheese is the best in the world. I can eat that all day, every day. What about you?
Yeah, that's a good choice, Alex, but I'm going to go with General Manager Brenna Orcoli, Chipotle all the way. I have a very soft spot for Mexican food, so, you know, it helps me get through the week, Chipotle, honestly. I try not to do it every week, don't worry, Mom.
Oh, I know. It's expensive.
Yeah, it's really expensive,
Yeah.
so it's good once in a while.
Definitely. That's
better than the
Panera
Calf.
too.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, definitely better than what we're getting around here. But now they're selling Panera in the Rats, so.
Yeah, very exciting news, very
I'm pretty
exciting.
excited. Well, that is all the time we have left today.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter at Q30 Entertain and check out more of our station's content on our website, Q30TV.com.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.